How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome back to Figment. Welcome back properly to Figment. The last time I had played this, I was actually playing a demo, kind of unknowingly, and so when I reached this point, the first little intro of the game, and I went to leave to the Cerebrum City, it actually took me a ways forwards into the game. I kind of skipped ahead a little bit. Now I'm actually back on track doing things in order because I'm playing the proper game. Very excited to be returning to Figment. I actually had this Bannerman and Hob where I had done part ones of each of them. I did a little vote to see which would you guys most like to see return for a follow-up, and Figment won by quite a bit actually. It had something like 45% of the votes.
Cerebrum City. Remember this place, Dusty?
I'm not here for a trip down memory lane, Bird.
I bet you there is a memory lane in Cerebrum City though. That's pretty funny. Dusty's a little bit of a foul mouth, calling people tits and bastards. See, now I actually get to follow up on this guy. I didn't get to finish the storyline in the demo before, so I'm very excited to see how it shapes up. I hope this guy has more tunes. He sounds like a greaseball when he's just talking, but he actually has a very nice little singing voice. So part of the appeal is watching this guy sing. What is all that hanging from the ropes there? I mean, all these islands and stuff float and fly on their own, so I'm curious what that's all about. I don't have anything for the gear shaft. There's also these little floating light bulbs everywhere, and we're in the Cerebrum, so are those literally just little ideas? Or is that the streetlights in this game? He keeps running up further and further. House of Stress?
Hurry! Do something now! There's stuff to do! Come on!
They're just wigging out non-stop?
What are you waiting for? Do something!
Oh, maybe he's actually talking to me. Maybe he's actually saying, I think he's actually telling me I need to be doing things. I was thinking like, oh, this poor, terrible guy is just stressed out like this non-stop.
Broken. We need order. Order is important. I tell you.
The order guy is French.
The mind is broken.
I mean, the stressed out guy probably is stressed out 24/7, but he's particularly stressed out about me right now, but this guy won't care. You're right, Apathy. Oh, Dusty's a little bit out of shape. Not a lot of adventuring these days. I agree with the House of Apathy. We should go hang out in there and not do anything.
We should just burn down the whole thing if you ask me. It would make such beautiful fires.
Oh my goodness. That doesn't sound like a very good solution. A mine is not a thing I want to set ablaze to. That guy worries me a little bit. I'm not sure why he's hanging out in the same district as all these other kind of more positive things. They're not all positive. I mean, Apathy was the only guy who was willing to put up with that creepiness. That's how they ended up as neighbors, I suppose.
When the mind was young, everything was much easier, and it never rained.
Oh, come on, I bet you it rained now and again.
I'm not lowering myself to do anything about such things as nightmares. What's below me?
Everyone needs to take part. Compassion, get my back here.
I feel so bad for everyone.
Do you feel bad for me?
Nightmares. Everyone deserves love.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. Thank you, Compassion. I'm trying.
These nightmares make me so angry!
Oh my god. Okay, anger was my favorite out so far.
Laughter is always the best medicine.
Okay, she seems like a little bit of a loon, and she's living directly below, what was it, destruction there. I imagine the two of them get together now and again and just burn things.
Good night, my dudes. Let's just party.
That does sound like a good solution. That's the most sense anyone's made yet.
My nerves. Nightmares everywhere. Help us all.
You and Stress would probably get along well. Are these actually grouped in a way that makes a little bit of sense? I don't know. Order and Reason are on top of each other?
Here. Mayor Relic will know what to do.
Mayor Relic. There's a mayor of this brain? Oh, is this another one of those remembrains? Okay, so, in the first video, which was actually part of the demo, I did go back afterwards and collect the membrane. In that video, you see I won't get it. In one of the follow-up demo videos, I do go back and get it, and I got it again on this playthrough. Hey, I think this is the exact same memory that I received from that intro, was the go away jerk, I never want to play with you again. Oh, no, this is just where they're stored. Okay, so now you can see it. That's the one I collected from the intro. There's a little spot for all of them. A little doodle on the tree and a bench. If you just want to come down and chill with all your memories. I saw that guy went off the other direction. I just want to look around all over. I don't have any seeds to plant or anything, so nothing to do with the fertile soil. I guess I actually need to go chase after the monster at this point. Ooh, or I can go take this relatively unnecessary seeming staircase, and then maybe I can just claim this little light bulb here. Seems like there's really nothing to be done up here. Alright, I know most of you wanted me to actually go deal with the nightmare, so I suppose that's something I should actually do. Guys, it's on my radar. I'll get around to it, okay? It just wasn't a very high priority of mine.
Farewell!
What the hell is he taking?
Soiled in dread and despair.
Did he turn into a message in a bottle? Oh, is this some sort of like memory or mind causeway, and he just shoved himself in there as a nightmare? I feel like he's doing it just to wreak havoc. Oh, this must be the mayor.
Mayor Relic!
This is the first other person I've ever met. He is a little bit strange.
You brought back something old and musty. Your presence brings me joy, old Dusty. Mayor, what the heck happened here?
He's doing a little freeform rap.
The nightmares have come unconfined. They've seized our lands without
Like just
remorse,
rhythmic
hiding
poetry.
behind closed doors.
That's why the mayor sent me to find you.
So a few nightmares escaped the gate and you're scared, huh? I'm not your guard anymore, Mayor. I'm only here to beat that thief and get my stuff back. You have been unneeded for long, my friend, but the mind now needs your aid.
Unneeded?
Yeah!
Needs my aid? The mind stopped challenging itself. I've been forgotten. I cannot blame you for feeling so rotten.
So, do you know why the gate acts strange? We can't go through.
Too much fear came through the gate and left it in an altered state. Enough gibberish. How do we fix it so I can get my scrapbook back? If you must the gate traverse, the flow again must be reversed. Defeating a nightmare, I'll confess, should put an end to all this mess. So beating up a single loose nightmare could reverse the gate? Okay, Mayor, where do I find one? A gangly corpus slinkered by and disappeared into Freedom Isles. Creative thoughts now drown in gas. This seedling here should clear your path.
Oh, that's where I'm going to get the seedling from. I totally get where Dusty's coming from. He feels totally forgotten and discarded because he absolutely has been. They were like, the hero Dusty, you can clean up all the nightmares for us.
Better work, old man.
Wait, I'm coming too! I love the right side of the mine.
But then as soon as he was like no longer needed, as soon as the mine was cleared up, they were like, well, go chill in your little cottage off in the far distant part of the brain.
House. Can't say I've missed coming.
And that they just totally ditched him there. Now all of a sudden they need him again, and they're like, Dusty, come back.
Waiting are your tests and trials. Fare now well to Freedom Isles.
Okay. I'll make my way over. I cannot go in here. One thing that I'm starting to foresee happening is that I'm gonna crisscross with my original demo videos because they kind of jumped around within the game here. So I have to decide if I'm replaying through those parts or if I'm just gonna retitle them and act like they came out in an order that would make sense. Like this is now all of a sudden episode 2, and if my like second demo video now becomes episode 5 or something, it might make sense for me to chop them up that way so that I'm not losing my first reaction, my first viewings of everything, you know?
Like growing an idea.
I'll figure it
Hope
out.
it holds up.
Sturdy little plant, nothing to worry about there. I think it all seems fine. Freedom Isles. This might actually be where my second demo video started. I'm a little surprised I'm not dealing with this first nightmare right away that I'm peeling off, and now going to find the second nightmare, which is this the gassy Scottish guy. Was he Scottish? I don't remember. He has a hilarious accent. I'm a big fan of this guy. I only encountered the 2 nightmares in my time with the game, and he was my favorite of the 2. Yeah, this is
Great to be
totally...
back in the creative part of the mine.
I totally have been here before.
Jeez, cheer up, big guy.
The Freedom Promenade. Okay, so this is gonna get weird, guys. This is gonna get confusing. I apologize for how this is about to work. But now, if you want to watch the next episode where I do Freedom Isles, I'm gonna direct you to a video that's like 2 months old. I think things should still flow reasonably well, and we won't have me just playing through the same segments of the game over and over again, you know? It might be a little confusing, bear with me. I'm sure everyone will be able to cope. It'll be totally fine. Just bear with me and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again immediately, I guess, because you're watching an old video next. So thanks for watching.